Hi everyone, it's a great honor for me to be speaking today at the 6th DISC conference. My name is Tatsuo Igarashi. I'm currently serving as the mayor of Tsukuba City, where I was born and grew up. Today I would like to talk about how Tsukuba City, as a science city, has been tackling social issues in order to achieve decarbonization. I would also like to share our initiatives related to SDGs and smart city development. First, let me introduce Tsukuba City. Tsukuba City has continued to develop since Tsukuba Science City construction plan was approved by the Japanese cabinet in 1963. Today, the city has a population of 245,000 and we see 3,500 increase every year, which is very rare in Japan, facing rapid aging and decline of population. 20,000 students engage in research and development activities, of which 8,000 are PhD holders, that is 10 times as dense as Japan's average. 10,000 are foreign nationals, making Tsukuba a highly diversified area. So we are proud of 4 Nobel laureates in Tsukuba. Also, there are 150 research institutions in the city. Location is very good, 45 minutes from Tokyo and 60 minutes from International Airport. Now, what is the mission of Tsukuba? We believe our mission is to contribute to humankind by improving people's lives through science and technology. Tsukuba City sets the mission of a city with science and technology for citizens in Tsukuba Future Plan, which is the city's top priority strategic plan. Let's move on to Tsukuba City's initiative to achieve decarbonization. First, I'm going to explain 2 platforms where various stakeholders collaborate towards decarbonization of their emission. The first platform is Tsukuba 3 Forum. It was formed in 2007 for open discussions amongst university, research institutions, and the municipality and aims to build a low-carbon society while harmonizing 3 E's, which are environment, energy, and economy. To achieve this goal, 3 task forces, urban structure and transport task force, biomass task force, and next generation energy task force were formed with the participation of University of Tsukuba for research institutes like National Institute for Environment Research and Ibaraki Prefecture and Tsukuba City. The second platform is a council called the Tokyo Zero Emission Innovation Bay. It was established last year based on the environmental innovation strategy of the Japanese government. The council aims to initiate an innovation area that pioneers technology-driven zero emission and to make the Tokyo Bay Area the world's first zero-emission innovation area. This is an industry, academia, government collaborative initiative that consists of more than 100 organizations. The activities of the council include developing an area map of private enterprises, universities, national research institutes, and municipalities with information on their activities and sharing those with the other countries, as well as planning research and development, including proposing national project to the government. Although not located in the Tokyo Bay Area, 7 organizations from Tsukuba are core members of the council, and National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, whose main campus is located in Tsukuba, has led this initiative as the head. By cooperating with those platforms, Tsukuba City has been striving to reduce greenhouse gas emission. CO2 emissions in Tsukuba City in recent years have repeatedly gone up and down in the region of 2 million tons, which are expected to rise to 2.5 million tons if no effective action is taken. In order to avoid this future and to contribute to the global target, Tsukuba City sets targets to reduce emissions by 26% by 2030 compared to 2013. Again, Tsukuba City is expected to become a model city for low carbon by utilizing its advanced knowledge as a science city. In fact, the Japanese government selected Tsukuba City as a model environment city in 2013. It encouraged us to promote projects towards decarbonized society, which I will talk about in minutes. We further developed the public and private joint initiative, and in 2018 we were selected as a SDGs future city by the Japanese government. Cities with high potential to achieve sustainable development through the creation of new value in the economy, society, and environment led us to one of the first-tier cities on SDGs in Japan. Last year, we revised a global warming action plan, which was originally crafted in 2011 based on our previous and ongoing efforts as an environment model city and SDGs future city. In this action plan, we set the vision of creating a low-carbon and resilient smart city with full citizen participation. Let's move on to more concrete projects toward decarbonized society. I will show you some examples. In recent years, Tsukuba City has been undergoing development in the area along Tsukuba Express and redevelopment in the area where there used to be the National Public Officers housing. Under these circumstances, it was imperative that we show effective low-carbon solution and set forth and promote their guidelines for the development. Accordingly, we formulated Tsukuba City's own guideline on new buildings and urban development. We recognize the housing districts and neighborhoods that meet the criteria of the guideline as a model environment district so that we can promote low-carbon community development. This area called Smart Eco City Kenkyu Gakuen. Kenkyu Gakuen means science city in Japanese, by the way, is an example of the model environment districts. In the district, like Smart Eco City, houses are equipped with home energy management system and condominiums with building energy management system. In addition to the house and the condo, the whole districts are being developed as a low-carbon community where there are solar panels along the pavements as well as building schools that are environment friendly. Regarding the transport sector of Tsukuba City, it has a very high level of greenhouse gas emissions, especially from cars. To help promote the transition to low-carbon vehicles, we subsidize the purchase of low-carbon vehicles such as EVs and PHEVs. Also, we promote electric on-demand self-driving bus and personal mobility for first 1 mile and last 1 mile for citizens, including elderly people and persons with disabilities, in order to encourage them to use public transportation rather than everyone uses their own cars. Additionally, we created hydrogen station very first time in Nara Prefecture, and one of the Tsukuba City's official car is Mirai, which is hydrogen fuel cell car manufactured by Toyota. Furthermore, University of Tsukuba is taking a lead role in the initiative to achieve practical use of algae biomass, which is expected to be an alternative fuel to petroleum, and so far started an experiment of algae mass culture and conducted a test run of a car that uses algae biodiesel blend. These projects have expanded to other parts in Japan. Lastly, I would like to show you our latest cutting-edge project. University of Tsukuba, with a collaboration to Tsukuba City, recently got funding from Japanese Cabinet Office Strategic Innovation Promotion Program, or SIP, to promote disaster management and infectious disease council utilizing a hydrogen fuel cell bus. It enables PCR tests even under severe situation of disaster, as well as supplying power at evacuation shelters. Honestly speaking, considering current cost of hydrogen energy, it is hard to replace normal vehicles to hydrogen fuel cell system only for decarbonization. However, by combining other purposes such as disaster management, hydrogen energy could be the first option. Currently, the Japanese government has been promoting Super City. It is like super version of Smart City, under which technology is utilized, regulations are relaxed, and various data are connected. Tsukuba City is actively participating in this scheme, and we call our program Tsukuba Super Science City. Provide new options by science. Provide diverse well-being for citizens. In order to improve the quality of life for our citizens, Tsukuba City aims to create a community with a spirit of inclusiveness where no one is left behind. We aim to create a community where citizens are connected to each other and to the city, where people can make full use of other diverse capabilities, and where everyone can harness top-level scientific and technological knowledge in solving various issues in the community. We are planning to provide more than 20 services, as you see in blue square, from the field of government, mobility delivery, medicine welfare, and safety resilience infrastructure. Our attempt to the Super Science City is for citizens, but at the same time, we believe it would surely contribute to realize decarbonized society by optimizing mobility, infrastructure, and energy management, and digital transformation of government practice. We put all of accumulated knowledge as the best science city in Japan to realize Tsukuba Super Science City for public good. Thank you very much for your attention. I sincerely hope that we will be able to have further discussions with you again in the near future. Last but not least, I would like to conclude my speech by wishing you all the very best for the future. Thank you again.